Hi, welcome to Shoemanifesto. I wanted to start off with a quick channel introduction, tell you more about myself, about the channel, what the channel is, and what you can expect to see. My name is Isaiah, and I'm a shoe designer by trade and training. I've been sketching and thinking creatively about shoes for 40 years, and so by now I have binders and notebooks and hard drives full of design sketches. And I want to see some of those ideas realized. Shoemanifesto then as a channel is about documenting my journey towards shoemaking, albeit in a totally unique way. I'm going to take some of my original design ideas and make actual pairs of shoes out of them. And I'm going to show you every step of my process. I want to clarify that on this channel, you'll see me make shoe prototypes, but what I do and how I do it are not how it's done in the footwear industry. Because of equipment limitations, I've had to find ways to either mimic industry methods or reimagine traditional techniques. In some cases, I've even had to invent my own methods. Everything that you see me do on Shoemanifesto is all done with hand tools and shop tools, no specialized machinery. And all of it is done here in my home studio. I also want to say that Shoemanifesto is more about creativity than how well I can make shoes. Shoemanifesto is heavily focused on design and creativity and leans more toward the fashion side. A bit about me. I completed my formal fashion education at FIDM in Los Angeles, Fashion Institute Design and Merchandising. I graduated from the Advanced Study in Footwear Design program. They don't sponsor me, but I acknowledge that I wouldn't be here without that foundation, so I am eternally grateful to my school. I worked in the footwear industry as a designer, lead designer, line builder. I did the overseas development tours. Also worked as a freelancer, freelance design, freelance graphics. For the past several years, I've been working on Shoemanifesto, meaning finding ways, developing ways, perfecting ways of making shoes completely by hand using only simple tools. Why I created Shoemanifesto is that I'm a designer wanting to share a body of work that I've developed over many years. And with this YouTube channel, I'll be able to showcase my work with no limitations and no compromises in my ideas. Happily for me on these social media platforms, I'll be able to operate in a kind of vacuum and have total creative freedom over my entire process. For the same reason, Shoemanifesto is not a step-by-step shoemaking guide or a how-to channel. In fact, some aspects of my process I'll be playing a little close to the chest, especially my last making, since that is what makes Shoemanifesto completely unique on YouTube. There are other shoemaking channels on YouTube, really good ones, but what sets my channel apart is that I start completely from scratch with just an idea and a block of wood. And that's something that you'll see as we go. I'm limited only by my imagination and what I can do with my two hands. Speaking on my design aesthetic, I would classify my looks as more than ready to wear, but not quite avant-garde. On Shoemanifesto, we're going for bold, elegant evening looks, mostly women's heels. I'm certain, though, that we'll get to menswear in the future. The reason why I don't focus on menswear is that that segment is very well covered by some amazing artisans, and also because menswear can be formulaic. I'm not sure how I could make Shoemanifesto stand apart as much as I believe I'll be able to with women's wear. Women's wear, I find to be a creative designer's playground. There's always space for creativity with color and material, and there's no constraints on expressive design ideas. Another reason I created the Shoemanifesto channel is to show my appreciation to those who have helped me along the way. I also want to reach back and, by example, encourage others with any dream to never give up, despite the challenges. For me personally, this work and this channel represent a lot more. It's very emotional. It's what I love doing most. It's therapeutic and cathartic. Sketching shoes was always my creative outlet, even from a young age. This is my heart song, and I hope that comes through in my work. This is my manifesto. Who the channel's for? I want to make an impact, open a door, shine a light on the notion that some things are just impossible. No human endeavor is impossible if you're determined and you keep at it. Ideally, I would also like to build a community of like-minded creatives, from fashion designers, interior designers, industrial designers, any discipline that requires creative thinking and problem solving. Structure. The channel is going to work on one prototype shoes project at a time, done in a set sequence of events. I'll do an idea video and then a rendering video. I'll make a tech pack for each project, and then we'll make a pair of lasts. And from those lasts, we'll make patterns, and then clicking and skiving and closing and making all the way to final presentation. That sequence won't change much. but the types of projects that we work on will change. We'll do sandals and wedges and boots and pumps and eventually get to some menswear. And those varied projects is what will keep the channel content fresh. As for the uploading schedule, slow to start. In these early days, I'm thinking once a week until I'm able to gauge how much time the crafting plus the production takes me to complete. Also because some of the steps in shoemaking take a while to complete, I'll be pacing the filming and the editing in such a way that makes the upload as consistent as possible. As I find my rhythm, I'll increase the upload schedule. My goal for the channel is simply to inspire and motivate anyone who sees it. That doesn't mean that Shoemanifesto is a catch-all for everybody channel. It's not. We're laser focused on shoe design and shoemaking, but the ideas of pursuing goals and dreams, that's universal. I'll be deliberately trying to convey to you motivation, determination, resourcefulness, and hopefully through that you can see my creativity and my passion for this timeless craft. Shoemanifesto is years in the making. All of the reading and research and then trial and error and then just practicing and getting better at it. And all of the lessons learned feedback loop into the process. Of course, I'm a constant learner. I always want to improve my craft and become more polished in my results. So the first video in our series will be the inspiration to first sketch video. You don't want to miss it. I'm going to upload that video at the same time as I upload the video that you're seeing now. Go check it out if you haven't. And that one will discuss the inspiration for our first project, and then using a light box and dry erase, I'm going to work out some of the technical details. That description, along with a hand sketch, will give us a better idea of what the shoes that I'm going to be crafting for the first series will look like. In closing, I feel so blessed. If you can see me and hear my voice, it means I've already climbed so many mountains. It's been a long time coming, and I am so excited for this. Just sharing my work with you is a feeling beyond description. In every video, you'll hear me say, don't ever give up on your dream. See you in the next one.